Overhyped social media governor Oshiomole slams Governor Makinde. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Ex-governor of Edo State and former national chairman of All Progressives Congress APC Adams Oshiomole has slammed Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde, describing him as an overhyped social media governor. You don't be. The battleground is set. Politicians are now going to, before you know, some of them will not start behaving the way, that if civilians, what am I even saying, they're civilians, that if electorates like me and you behave, police will come and pick us up. Politicians, during the election, they can be petty. They can be petty. So it's been a long time we heard from Oshiomole, and he came and he drops this one. My goodness. What election cannot do does not exist in the life of politicians. Yes. Sincerely, I've not been hearing about Oshiomole. I didn't even know that this man, he's I was thinking maybe he's outside Nigeria. It's very possible. Then he has dropped this one now. Well, are we surprised? Of course. I've told you people, my shock absorber is always very intact. I'm expecting, in fact, this one is even small. I'm expecting something more, buzz than this one. But let's find out what exactly brought about this one. Or maybe there was a clapback. Let's find out more. Stay with us, the news in detail. Mr. Oshiomole threw his jab at the governor on Thursday and has returned to Twitter after nearly 1 week. His statement followed a tweet by social commentator Deji Adeyanju about the governor. Adeyanju had tweeted, "The way those paid to defend Seyi on social media were hyping him. I thought when I got to Oyo I would see wonders. All lies. Zero substance on ground. Was in Ibadan last year to deliver a lecture at NBA conference. Nothing tangible on ground. Was in Ibadan 2 weeks ago. Still nothing." Okay, Deji Adeyanju post reads, "The way those paid to defend Seyi on social media were hyping him, I thought when I got to Oyo I would see wonders. All lies, zero substance on ground. I was in Ibadan last year to deliver a lecture on NBA conference. Nothing tangible was on ground. Was in Ibadan 2 weeks ago, still nothing." The social media commentator restated Oshiomole comments, saying, "Yes, Seyi Makinde is all hype and zero work. The hype does not equal the work on ground. Propaganda is too much. I will make those paid to push this propaganda truly earn their pay." Makinde supporters, however, urged Adeyanju to give examples of area where Makinde failed to appraise them. Okay, well, on this particular issue now, that means it came out of the fact that Deji, now we know our popular Deji. Deji is someone, of course, you should know Deji. So Deji came out and he said, some governor, that is what I'm saying. There are some things you see and hear about some people. You hear a certain news, let's say for instance, they say, or your state is this and that, is flowing with this and that. Go down. If that particular news article has, if it has commentary, and people of Oyo State are there, you will hear the truth. Somehow. But if you go and capitalize on what you see there on the news article, somebody might have, give somebody something, and the person posts something to favor somebody. And at the end of the day, but just read comments. You see people say, "No, don't even try it. Me, I'm from this place. In fact, me, I'm here. I've been here. Nothing." Why we don't know? That is why I say we don't even know who to believe, because the propaganda is too much. People pay people to look so good. Then I'm saying that energy you are putting into paying somebody or looking for someone to paint you white. Why don't you change yourself? Why don't you do something about it? I spoke about making impact. Sincerely, most of us governors, they just want to be governors to take it off their bucket list. oh, I came to Earth and I was the governor of the state from this year to this year. What have you been able to achieve? Not for yourself, for the whole country or for the state. I was the governor and I was able to make impact here and here. The people, whenever they call my name, they will remember. You don't even meet all the areas. If you make impact in one place, I'm not saying you're not going to do your job, but it is one place that will actually still attract people. I've said it before, these governors, it is going to be in the history of Nigeria that is a governor, but is there anything, there are also many governors, what stands you out? Which impact stands you out? For instance, you were a governor and of course maybe your grand or great-grandchild is actually in school and somebody else who is not a governor, is actually around there. Or maybe your child has somebody. But that person is not a governor but has made impact. Like the person's impact is even being felt even after the person had died. And the person comes out and say, my governor, why will you be talking to me like that? Do you know that my great-grandfather was the governor of this country? I'm just using the scenario. The other person whose father's name is just like me and you, one of the masses, but the person has made a name for his or herself that is still ringing a bell. He has made a positive impact. The person says, and so, if somebody that has bad mouths, the person says, and so, what's there? Is it only your father that was the governor? Which impact did he make? Yes. And if there are children then, if the other person, the other party goes back to ask the question, which impact did my father, my grandfather, my great-grandfather make? Which impact? You're going to be stunned. Maybe the governor, they were talking about somebody who maybe never did his job. Everything was decaying while he was in tenure. That is how they are going to, that you tell, and how will you be able to explain to your child, if you are alive then, that you are the governor and you have the opportunity to make impact, to make sure you do your job well, to outdo yourself, as in, you became a governor, you were, first of all, nothing was attached to your name, for instance, no title. Maybe a title was but you did not attempt to be better. It's not just by name. It's not. This is why I said we should start making use of criteria. These people should be screened. Come in and tell us what you are going to do for us. Please don't come and read to us that you are going to make light stable and you are going to make water stable. Please, all those things, they are poems, they are rhymes. Come out and show us. Have a roadmap. Okay, in this state, these are the policies we've been using infrastructurally and it has not been working well. I have this and this and this. This method was this particular country used. This one had been used before. This one they proposed to use in this country, but they did not use. So all three together, we are going to be making use of them one after the other to see. Tell us for this and this and this. I've even said, okay, even the construction people that are going to be working, not that I'm saying we must use them, but it must be people of standard. Let us hear you say it. Or Nigerians, what do you think? On this note, we've come to the end of the news to say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.